Worldwide, it's $1 billion industry, and here at home, fast food restaurants continue to grow.
In this series, customers of these fast food eateries tell our Carla Palmer just who's cutting the mustard and whose product is lacking.
They are around every corner and a favorite quick stop. So what's your favorite? Most residents would agree that when it comes to the multiple fast food restaurants here in New Providence, if appearances are any indication, the amount of people waiting for service on any given day suggests that Wendy's and McDonald's are the leaders.
Wendy's would be my favorite.
Normally I go to Wendy's.
Wendy's is your preference this morning?
It usually is.
Wendy's, McDonald's, who?
Wendy's.
My personal experience is McDonald's.
Well, I prefer Wendy's because it's a lot on the menu and it's a lot to offer.
That's a tough one because I try to avoid it because you never know what you're getting.
My preference is Wendy's.
Wendy's. I prefer McDonald's for breakfast, but Wendy's for lunch. Wendy's takes longer than like McDonald's and Burger King, but it tastes better.
They are promoted as convenient, especially when time is short. Thus the name fast food. But just how fast is the service?
They call it fast food, but when you get there, I call it slow food. Because the line moving slow.
They don't know how important time is when you work in it and you got to pick up something to eat on your lunch hour. Most women only have an hour for lunch.
If the line is too long, I don't go. I consider it fast because if I went to a restaurant, it'd take much more time for it to get done. If I cook it at home, it would take much more time. So I consider it fast.
Although residents acknowledge that location and times of service, especially during what's considered the rush hour, are factors to be considered, still the wait they maintain is unforgiving.
If you go to McDonald's, any McDonald's you go there to wait. Burger King isn't too bad. But
Their food is good, but the service is too slow. You know, they need to improvise a system there. It's like they can push the food up more rather than having to be in there waiting so long for your food.
The longest I had to wait in Wendy's was about 25 minutes, which I think it was too long.
What about McDonald's?
McDonald's, it was a little more faster. I waited about 15 minutes.
Still, in spite of the service that's promised to be fast, according to the people we spoke to, the reality is that most of them fall short of that objective. In our next report, we'll take a look at just how fast is fast food as the clock ticks on the service being offered. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.